Are you ready for some explosive Formula One drama? Lewis Hamilton just dropped a bombshell statement aimed at Jos Verstappen, father of Red Bull racing star Max Verstappen. At the Bahrain Grand Prix, Hamilton suggested that Jos Verstappen's involvement in the scandal surrounding Red Bull's team principal, Christian Horner, could be stirring up trouble. With tensions already high after Horner's alleged inappropriate behavior, Hamilton's warning adds even more fuel to the fire. So buckle up and get ready to dive into this juicy F1 gossip. Let's uncover what's really going on behind the scenes. Jos Verstappen, father of Red Bull racer Max Verstappen, reportedly hinted that his son might leave the team due to issues with team principal Christian Horner. This sparked concerns about Max's future at Red Bull. He feels Red Bull will be torn apart if Christian Horner stays on as team principal and CEO. There is tension here while he remains in position, Verstappen Sr. told the Daily Mail. The team is in danger of being torn apart. It can't go on the way it is. It will explode. He is playing the victim when he is the one causing the problems. When Verstappen was told he could have been behind the leak to destabilize Horner, he firmly rejected the idea. That wouldn't make sense, he said. Why would I do that when Max is doing so well here? In response to the controversy, Lewis Hamilton revealed that Jos Verstappen's involvement in the situation wasn't helpful. He warned that it could further strain relations within the team. Verstappen's response. However, Max Verstappen defended his father, stating that despite the rumors, they share a close bond. He prefers focusing on racing rather than discussing personal matters. Max emphasized the importance of teamwork in resolving any issues within the team. Asked if he was sure that he would see out his Red Bull contract, which runs until 2028, Verstappen said, "That has, of course, always been the intention of signing. That's why we signed so long to be here. And of course, it's about the performance of the car, and from 2026 onwards, that is a bit of a question mark with new regulations." So, Max Verstappen emphasized his commitment to Red Bull, highlighting the support they've provided throughout his career. But I knew that when I signed my contract, I also know what they have done for me in my career, right? So, yeah, the intention is, of course, absolutely to stay with this team because I really enjoy it. And I'm also really happy within the team, so as long as we perform, there is no reason to leave. While Mercedes eyes Verstappen, they recognize that his decision depends on the best car available, an advantage currently held by Red Bull. Despite this, Verstappen hasn't ruled out the possibility of joining Mercedes, keeping his options open for the future. I think no one would have ever realized or seen that Lewis would move to Ferrari. In life in general, you never know what happens or what comes to you, or whatever happens around you, or what might influence you. So you can never say 100% that's how it's going to be. I approach my life like that. But I also don't think about it too much. I'm very relaxed. Like I said, I'm very happy with the team. The performance is there. There's no reason to leave. Asked if he agreed with his father's assessment that Red Bull risked being torn apart if Horner stayed, Verstappen said, "I don't know. I hope not. It shouldn't be. It's a strong company with a strong team, a lot of strong team members, so normally not." And while well aware of the controversy that Verstappen Sr.'s remarks caused, he did not want to waste too much time poring over them. "We're a team. It's me, my dad, and Raymond all together," he said. "That will always be like that also." I guess he could have felt like that, but I think from my side it doesn't matter being on one side or the other side. Of course, as a son of my dad, it would be weird to be on a different side, but from my side, I just want to focus on the performance side of things. I just want to have less talk of what we are doing as a team outside of the track rather than the actual performance. Hamilton doesn't understand Jos Verstappen's interference. Upon his arrival at the Jeddah Corniche circuit, Hamilton expressed surprise at the turmoil within Red Bull. "I think we are all surprised at what we're seeing. Are you not?" He expressed regret that the controversy has garnered so much attention. Hamilton took his concerns to the media, urging for Horner's resignation in light of the escalating situation within Red Bull. He voiced his apprehension that the situation could lead to a major fallout for the team. Despite Red Bull's statement denying any hostility between the parties involved, speculation has persisted since the Bahrain Grand Prix weekend. When questioned about Jos Verstappen's remarks concerning Horner, Hamilton expressed confusion about their relevance, saying, "I don't know the details of it, so I don't know what he's basing these foundations off." He appeared to distance himself from Verstappen Sr.'s opinions on the matter. Hamilton emphasized the distinction between team members and parents, stating, "But at the end of the day, he's not a part of the team, he's a parent, and so that's just an opinion, but it's definitely not helpful." When asked if Jos Verstappen regretted his statements, Max Verstappen defended his father, saying, "I have not asked him that." He highlighted their close relationship, stating, "My dad, from how I know him in go-karting, is very outspoken, and he is not a liar, that is for sure. My dad and I are very close. We call every day." Reflecting on his own experiences with parental involvement, particularly his father Anthony's role in managing his early career, Hamilton acknowledged the challenges it can pose, noting it can create a very difficult situation. He even acknowledges the significant role Jos Verstappen plays in his son's racing career, but emphasizes the importance of separating the roles of parent and team member. "It's a very thin line to walk. I think it's also dependent on your relationship with your parents. I've known some people who have great relationships with their parents and have been amazing parents. So I don't know about these relationships. You hear things here and there," he elaborated. Despite Jos Verstappen's involvement, Hamilton believes that ultimately Max Verstappen is capable of making his own decisions. "Max is a grown adult, he's a champion, and he'll make his own decisions," Hamilton asserted. However, he also highlights the vulnerability of athletes to being influenced negatively. "But I think in our world as drivers it's very easy to be misled. I'm not saying this is the case, but I know other athletes don't have the right guidance in sports." Also, from his own experiences and observations in various sports, he noted that inadequate guidance can hinder an athlete's performance. "But I know in sports, other athletes that I've spoken to that I see, whether it's in tennis, and I've experienced it, when you sometimes don't have the right guidance around you, it leads to you either making the wrong decisions or not being able to perhaps be the best at what you do," he shared. He acknowledges the complexity of the situation, recognizing the desire for a healthy parent-child relationship while navigating motorsports business demands. But that's obviously clearly not the case there. He's performing well. So it is very difficult because you want your parents to be your parents and have a good relationship. But when business is involved, it makes it really difficult. He expresses concern that inadequate guidance could lead an athlete to make suboptimal choices. "You might make the wrong decisions or not be able to perhaps be the best that you can, but that's not the case there because he's performing well. But it is very difficult," Hamilton remarked, highlighting the delicate balance between personal and professional dynamics in such situations. So what do you think of Lewis Hamilton's feedback for Jos Verstappen's statement on Max Verstappen's future with Red Bull? Comment below your views and subscribe for more such videos.